The Secret of True Happiness, a Zen Tale. There was once a young seeker named Haru, who traveled far and wide in search of the secret to true happiness. One day, he heard about a wise Zen master who was said to hold the answer. Haru climbed mountains, crossed rivers, and endured great hardships to find the master. When he finally arrived at the monastery, he bowed deeply and asked, "Master, what is the secret to true happiness?" The Zen master smiled and led Haru to a small, simple garden. In the garden, the master handed Haru a small cup and pointed to a stream that flowed gently nearby. "Fill this cup with water and carry it across the garden without spilling a single drop," the master instructed. Eager to prove himself, Haru carefully scooped water into the cup. Slowly and cautiously, he walked across the garden, eyes fixed on the brim of the cup to prevent spilling. After much effort, he reached the other side and proudly presented the still full cup to the master. The master looked at the cup and asked, "What did you notice as you walked across the garden?" Haru, slightly confused, replied, "Nothing, master. I was so focused on keeping the water from spilling that I noticed nothing else." The Zen master chuckled and said, "Try again, but this time, do not worry about the water. Instead, take in everything around you." Haru hesitated but obeyed. This time, as he walked across the garden, he noticed the vibrant flowers swaying gently in the breeze, the soft chirping of birds, the warmth of the sun on his face, and the coolness of the stream as it bubbled and flowed. When he reached the other side, some water had spilled from the cup. Haru frowned, expecting disappointment. But the master smiled warmly and said, "The secret to happiness is not in never spilling water, but in fully experiencing the journey. Life is not a task to be perfected but a garden to be enjoyed. True happiness comes when you stop obsessing over perfection and embrace the beauty of the moment." Haru bowed deeply, understanding the wisdom in the master's words. And from that day on, he lived with a new sense of peace and joy. Moral of the tale: true happiness lies in mindful appreciation of the present, not in striving for perfection or avoiding mistakes.